Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Oh, what a move to get room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Vols, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown ball! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Boy, Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That's caught. It's Kamara. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Vols will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Can they catch it? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
Quick completion on the out. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Creates a little room, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Volunteers want to move quickly. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Kick is in the air. Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second and short now after that completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is an improve. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Grabbed behind the line. It's locked. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Give to the running back. pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Complete to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Volunteers have their offense in high gear.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
Gets it out fast. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Unloads to the wideout. Quickly complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Here's the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down, and a quarterback hit on second.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. And he's got a touchdown.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got a little space. Bounced off his feet. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good decision. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage. Like, nobody covers him at all, and that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
They'll immediately call timeout.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
But you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Vols decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, forcing the incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. This time he's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining 1st half. And always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the 2nd half of the Birmingham Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the 1st half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this 2nd half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out. Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do. Well, you wondered if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
It's caught downfield. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your spots.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate reaching the goals.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the ball's racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man in the middle. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The balls are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Tennessee! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can...
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to barge in. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Gant. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get as they get it out to the 36. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. He'll keep it himself, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down the option.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And you go back to work in the final period of this one. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown ball! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. That's caught. It's Camaro. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the back. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back. Interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it down on the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols can really attack on this second and short. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. There he goes. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead just a few minutes left? He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by 1 score late in the game, and score a touchdown to steal this thing and win it. This is what playing the position is all about.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Zings it complete to the right. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run.
He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the catch down the right side. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. On the ground, it's locked. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
Can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
Quick completion on the out route. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Bringing it back after the interception. 0 showing on the clock, and that is how we'll end it. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses just trading blows.